Matvei Gridin will clear it in for Calgary. Calgary coming off a 3-1 loss at Colorado on Thursday. Jared McCann back checking Blake Coleman, who's a new dad for the 4th time. He'll carry out to center ice. Coleman, a 2-time cup winner, short hops the pad of Coco. Connor Zary blocked by Evans, held in by Kuznetsov. Now it's played by Whitecloud. Kuznetsov all the way across, a shot. Coco comes up big. We'll take a look at it here, JT.
Moving across to his left, kicking out that right leg, and puck just stopped.
Overskated by Weeb out of the University of North Dakota. McMahon off a stick. Eberle to the outside, holding onto it. Here's Montour at the point. Point to point with Lindgren. His shot tipped. Great stop by Cooley. Beniers the tip. He'll center one across. Controlled by Bobby McMahon. Rejected by Zane Parekh. Calgary can't get out. Eberle had it. He lost it. He gets it back. Eberle out in front. Beniers. McMahon off the metal. Maybe the stick of Cooley. Out of the reach of Morgan Frost. Fed along by Whitecloud. It's loose. And it's held in by Kuznetsov. Sealed off by Coco. He'll melt it down. He's picked up by Jamie Oleksiak. And now Kaapo Kakko in control of it. We have Coco and Kakko. And Coco said no. Suniev will clear it deep. Adar Suniev. Out of the corner now. Lindgren moved along the boards by Parekh. And now Winterton out to center, but the Flames will pitch it right back in on Coco. Montour. On and off the stick of Bobby McMahon. Kuznetsov. Stick save. Coco, it goes high. It's loose. Montour in control of it. We're racing through this first period. Just about 7 minutes gone. Parekh in control. Played along for Tyson Gross. Broken up by Bobby McMahon. Now Eberle steps in the zone. On Parekh, right by him. He'll shovel high. Maybe Cooley got a piece of it. Now Larson for Jordan Eberle. Off a body off Kuznetsov. And now McMahon in first for Seattle. To the point, done. It ricochets off the pad of Devin Cooley. And now it's carried out by Gridin. Matvei Gridin. Michael Backlund. He'll tee it up. Coco had none of that. Out of the reach of Eeli Tolvanen. And the Flames will start a breakout. Whitecloud. Gross. Out to center. Tyson Gross. Coronado. Out in front. Over the line. Going wide. All the way across. Zane Parekh. To the slot. Gridin. Frost. Whitecloud. Coco. Diving out. Will freeze it. Carried out by Michael Backlund. Now Sharon Govich. With a shot caught by Coco. No further play. Olimata. Hunter Brustevich. At the line. Moved along by Strome. And a shot by Suniev denied by Coco. Michael Backlund. In back of Coco. Looking for Farabee. Back checking McMahon. Gets help from Beniers. Backlund again. Stick save Coco. And it comes back out to center ice. Freddie Gaudreau will step in the zone. Moving across out of the reach of Kaapo Kakko. Gaudreau chest high off the glass with time to pick his spot. Larson now moved along. Kaapo Kakko. Larson in tight. Now McCann off the stick of Weeb and all the way back. Here's Dunn. Turning out McCann. Goal line. Kakko. In front. Cooley says no. This time on Freddie Gaudreau. Better save by Devin Cooley. Showing his side-to-side movement. We remain goalless here in the Emerald City. Now, just off the stick of Frost, who was occupied by Brandon Montour. Olimata, Matt Coronado. He'll wind it up for Calgary. Off a body right to Brustevich, who scores! Hunter Brustevich. Blows it by Coco on the long side, and Calgary breaks the ice.
And you watch this pass as it ends up going through. Watch the defenseman out in front, a little outnumbered situation. Montour has to decide whether he's going to stay with Sharon Govich or push himself back out to Brustevich, who's jumping down from the point. He's trying to take away the inside, and that puck goes right up over the blocker side of Coco. Looked like a little crossbar and down as well on that shot opportunity.
Well-placed shot. Hunter Brustevich, who we've seen quite a bit in preseason. Matt Coronado with a shot. Good stop by Coco. He's got it. Coronado, first round pick, played college hockey at Harvard. He's out of Long Island. It goes by him all the way back in the Seattle zone. No, it was cut off by McCann. It's a jailbreak. Capo. Freddie G with a shot. He scores! Freddie Gaudreau goes high cheddar on Devin Cooley. And it's an answer goal for the Kraken. We're tied.
Doesn't get the puck in. McCann turning it back and watches. Great play here. Gaudreau can end up using Kuznetsov as a screen. Kakko right to the Gaudreau on the forehand, pulls it back, changes the angle, and as Kuznetsov goes down, creating a screen through the legs, up over the glove hand, just a perfect shot from Gaudreau.
The Calgary strike. Face-off possessed by Calgary, out to center. Connor Zary, gloved by Coco, he'll slow it down. Muckleshoot Casino Resort power play number 1 for the Kraken. Here we go. Vince Dunn with a shot caught by Devin Cooley. Stick by Ryan Lindgren. The Kraken now get after it. Fourth line out for Lane Lambert. Here's Parekh. Zane Parekh wristing one. Shielded off a stick out in front. Possibly Gross. Zary back to the point.
Nice to have your captain back for 2 more after a solid year, especially when it comes to the goals.
And it's on the backside of a major injury.
Correct.
An injury at the stage of his career. He had to work exceptionally hard to come back from. Dunn for Schwartz in front. He scores! Stuffed home! Chandler Stevenson rams it by Cooley. 6:44 left in the second period. 2-1 Seattle.
Jumping up into the play. Individual effort there from Schwartz. Tapping it through behind the back. Schwartz not able to get it. There's Stevie with a little poke, trying to chip that one through. Ends up going right through the 5-hole of Devin Cooley. But a nice play at the blue line by Schwartz. And the behind the back no look over to Stevie right out in front of the net. He's able to tap that one home.
We'll get to it and eventually move it out. Sharangovich. This way for Michael Backlund. A little backhander scooped up by Coco. And we get a stoppage.
Keep having a good puck management, especially at those blue lines.
And Stevenson with Tolvanen. Eeli Tolvanen goes high. And it stays in play, goes off the official. Schwartz now hounding Zane Parekh. Jaden Schwartz down low. Tolvanen, what a pass. Montour swallowed up by Cooley.
Oh, great pass.
On Tyson Gross. It creates that, a turnover. Excellent work by Winterton again. To the slot for Kapanen tight. There he is. Caught by Cooley. Larson in control of it to the outside. Out to center. Maybe a jailbreak. Jared McCann cuts on Gridden. Shoots it. Fought off by Cooley. McCann now.
Hockey League level. It's going to put pressure on the defenseman as we watch McCann's last chance. I think when you're talking about learning or getting that finishing ability, you're talking about maybe having a little more poise, a little more patience in some situations. Obviously, he knows how to shoot. You give him time, you give him space. He's going to be able to pick his spot.
Matty for Bobby McMahon. McMahon wristing one, tip denied. Left to the wall, 8 seconds left. Riker Evans, Matty Beniers with a shot. He scores! Hey, hey! What do you say? What a snipe!
Opportunities, puck on a string. Matty knows the time is running down. A perfect shot up over the blocker from the far side. Riker Evans, you see Matty head up, knows he has to get that to the net. Looks like that might even deflect a little bit off the pad, the shoulder of Cooley, and watch the bench. You're going to see the reaction going through, take a 3-1 lead. Matty.
He's defended by Michael Backlund. Sharangovich out to center ice. He'll bounce it in the glove hand of Coco, who slows it down. Reestablished by Joel Farabee, drawn in by Zane Parekh. He'll cut, wind a shot, stick save Coco. He'll direct it to the corner. And now it's played along the boards by Jordan Eberle. Back out Beniers. Bobby McMahon gains entry. His teammates are changing, so he sends a stinger off the chest of Devin Cooley.
Late on that one, but coming out and still had one more in the zone.
Muckleshoot Casino Resort power play number 2. McMahon with a shot shielded off the pad of Cooley. Schwartz sends it back for Montour. Montour up top scanning. He'll get it back from Berkeley Catton. Catton again down low. Here's McMahon. Thwarted. Good play by Coleman. Who's the guest?
We got Aaron Wigan, Vice President of Brand.
Winterton going high off the glass. Ryan Strome for Coleman. Unattainable. He attempts to get it back. Strome, Coleman, they play catch. Coleman again with a shot. Nice stop by Coco. Backing up tonight with Matt Murray unavailable. A family matter. The injuries to Joey Decord, Philip Grubauer. Backlund off the blocker of Coco. Capo Caco in control of it out to center ice. Getting through it. Rustevich denied, fought for and cleaned up. Steps in. Coleman. Stop. Available. Cleaned up by Riker Evans. And dumped all the way down. Bullseye. Jordan Eberle. It's the yawning cage. 4-1 Seattle.
Great job boxing out, getting the stick on stick. Eberle's able to pick that puck up. Little high flip all the way down the ice just inside the post. An excellent first stop. Riker with the defensive play, and the captain